Ship is under attack, guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hookskarer here. We're back with Anno 117. We should have a group of idle ships somewhere for this. Exactly, so I'm just gonna go down here. Yeah, just where that ship is, I suppose, being a nuisance. And yeah, let's just attack him and see if we can put a stop to this. There's another group over here, so either it'll work. Anyhow, in between the episodes, guys, I have been doing a couple of things. So first of all, what I've realized, there are multiple things, okay, that really happened because I've been playing for a bit. So first of all, very quickly, I have realized that every time we start some sort of a festival on island here and there, and we pay for it, or we may be using sort of money to pay for it, whatever, but once the festival basically starts, we do get as well the items, basically, right? So there are pretty useful items for a lot of the things. Now, not for everything, but for a lot of the things, and we're getting quite a lot of it because we have a lot of islands, I suppose. Maybe not a lot, but quite a few. So there were really quite a few items here and there, especially for like ships and then this is what I've noticed. Anno account. I don't really know what that means and why is it here and how is it here? Does this have anything to do with like Ubisoft account? I really don't understand anyway, but there were items here as well for ships. So I was able to, now I bought a couple of them as well myself, but because of something what happened, but I was able to add quite a few items just from basically going around and collecting them and whatever. Okay, so that was that. Then as well as that, I was able to, I think this is what we got, or maybe what we've discovered through the research as I was playing, and so now there are already 3 legendary items, and I'd like to go ahead and even improve this further if we can. The other thing that is happening is, let me just show you this. This was crazy. But we were very close to gain more reputation with the Emperor. Now we are at 100 because there was something else that happened. I think I was doing like a quest for Tarragon or whatever. But because then, you always have like multiple choices. And then I suppose I've abandoned the main quest, and then I went with the Emperor just to gain more influence. And then he proposed for us to be a consul. So we're now a consul to the Emperor. As you can see here, we're at 100%, and we're getting all these different perks. So we can reroll the rarity, the niche, and whatever. The island settlements are now 75%. We can also force these guys to become our advisors. Now, another thing that I did is that because of one of the research points, there's one interesting here. Ignore the attack, but it wasn't this. It was, oh, I can't remember which one was it. There's one of them here somewhere, basically something to do with rival a specialist. Oh, this. So master negotiator, and basically this adds positive reason for multiple diplomatic actions, and it seems everything kind of started from here. So like I've noticed that like they started liking us more, and there were points and whatever. So like this guy, like look at this, right? Like this went from like minus 50 or whatever it was to like 600 plus or whatever. Like it was crazy to see that. And then, all the different things that have happened here suddenly, I don't know, unless something just changed between these guys, because then he didn't like them and whatever. So now suddenly he is. And then like we just went from like minus 25 or whatever to suddenly like hundreds of you know, 4 points, so basically positive points. So this is quite intense. But anyway, I'm friends with everyone now, obviously besides the pirates. Let's just keep at this. What is going on?
There is a shortage of work.
Okay, they're chasing him, so it's gonna happen. So let's just go here because this island now.
In one of your cities.
Now, don't know what's going on. This could be just because some of the goods aren't being delivered or something. Ah, yes, the sausages have ended. And they're not getting togas. Now, I will check that. Let me just see. Togas. Okay. Ah, it's just not delivered. That's all. So I'm just gonna add this island here as well. Okay. It's gonna be a while anyway by the time it'll come here. This is very annoying. Okay, so now they're being attacked. Or he's being attacked. There is also another ship over here. Okay, so we're sending this group for this. Because he's just being a nuisance, basically. Okay, so... Sorry guys, but there's just so many different things that are going on. So first of all, there is... Yeah, we're gonna dismiss this guy or let him just be. There is prestige on Juliana. I'm just gonna go give them the lounges or whatever that is. So that's fine. Now there is another thing which I'm gonna talk about in just a moment. There's another ship under attack. Oh yeah, so now in this region we have an issue with Voada. There's a ship somewhere here. He might have been already defeated, but let's just look. There is one here. So I'm basically gonna get this guy because we've one ship here with this guy here. I don't know if you can remember, but I don't know. I think we bought him at some point, or maybe we've gotten him through one of the quests, but yeah. So what I was doing as well is that just to gain a bit more money, okay, because the money isn't the best, so let's be honest. I have been completing all the different quests that these guys have, you know, deliver and collect and whatever. One of the quests was from Manx, and apparently he's, I don't know, but apparently he's like a son of one of the Romans that came to this region a long time ago, and part of the quest was like to write a letter to this father of his, and I suppose how do we address him and whatever. And then we got the letter back from this supposed father of his saying that he doesn't know who he is and go away. And now basically we're need to make a decision to what to do with that letter.
Pretty straightforward, I should think.
So we can, okay, we can lie to him, or we can deliver the truth. Okay. Will you deliver the real letter to Manx or create a more pleasant forgery? Let's just go with the truth, I think.
I'd never call you indecisive.
Okay. I don't know. Is it we need to collect the letter or what is it? That could be the case. So let me just maybe go and collect it. Yes, yeah. Pick up the letter. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of sometimes very good quests. So like, look at this. So for 95 tiles, we can get... actually, this is very good. Let me stop. I'm just gonna go back and get those tiles, because that's very good. Because of this guy. This guy here, livestock farms in range, minus workforce 33% and minus upkeep 66. So that will help us a bit on the island that I wanted to talk to you about, but let me just grab those. So that said 95 tiles. Okay, we're researching something to do with, so 95. Yeah, this is very good. Okay. So the island I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, that's fine. Let me just switch over to Latium. Now sometimes you need to be very careful because the ships are running away to his island and then it goes like, oh, island under siege, because they chase him basically. And they start attacking, you know, like one of those and whatever, and then the island gets all excited. What's happening here? Okay, so they destroyed them. There's something to be picked up. And these guys are all the way here. But it's hard to say if they have... I think they have destroyed him, or has he run away? I think so. Yeah.
Time flies, as do we.
Okay, so let's just have them... Let's just have them over here, because this area seems to be always where kind of action is happening. Or mainly over here. Because that's literally next to his base. Okay, so did he pick something up or no? Oh, he did. Smelters. Yeah, so things like that I really kind of sell, I think. Although this isn't not too bad. Because we've been using items to our advantage. I don't know why this decreased. I don't know what's happening for that to be the case. Maybe it's one of the festivals, whatever, because it's sometimes when I come here it increases, then decreases, then whatever. Anyway, so this island is funny because what we did is I've just realized I'm not really using the religion to our advantage very well. And I have been looking at the other gods and whatever. So basically here, Epona, she is affecting the production of really like horses and pigs and whatever. So it's not that great, I suppose, but we can, at least we can have 3 out of 5 the things that she affects. And even with, you know, just a bit of, I think we only have the sanctuary, whatever, and a bit of people, we're able to boost the production by 20%. So it's pretty good. And then at the same time, this allows us to just kind of keep everything in one island, and have those islands be more specialized in that, you know, in that production basically. So I'm really, I suppose I'm kind of learning on how to use all of that. Okay, so I want to have this here. That's not very good. So I think I'm just going to go like this. Is that right?
Ship is under attack.
Here would be best. I just would need to move this a bit. Okay, this is not very good. So maybe let me move it here. Okay, that actually does work. And we can get that item that we're gonna get from that other guy. And then we've got a horse breeder here, which I want to do as well. And then we can move this thing here. And this then will give us a reduction of, you know, the people or whatever, and then a bit of cost. So it's not, the cost isn't crazy, but at the same time, if we have those items, and this only costs 50, I mean, we are then winning. We're just, you know, especially that the money is so tight. I think, you know, every little helps, really, honestly. Okay. And then I think there's another thing that we can get to boost something. The other thing is, like, I find so difficult to find those items because we don't have like a list of them that you normally would, which is quite annoying, honestly. I find, yeah, I don't really find that very helpful. And also the fact that some of the buildings, like, they're, so it's not necessarily one building. So let me just show you what I mean. So, like, it affects a group of buildings, basically. So what we have here is, there's a military, whatever, smelters and armories. So, like, this is a smelter. This is an armory. This is a smelter. So it affects basically kinds of buildings or types or whatever you want to call them. I just noticed, I think I've made a little boo-boo here. And that should be moved. Yeah. Wait a moment. Did you see that? So if I have it connected, it's at 900 something. Oh, okay, okay. So I thought it went up. Okay. Maybe it was just my imagination. Anyway, it makes sense just to have it as close as possible because then we can utilize this space, right? So as you can see here, something can fit. Oh, the workforce. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We've got enough seashells anyway, for everyone. We can think of delivering other stuff later anyway. Okay, let me just switch. I shouldn't have switched again. Sorry, guys. This is now sleeping because we've got too many necklaces. I can now resume it, perhaps. Ropes are full. Maybe we could sell some of it.
What could you possibly require?
There's a... Okay. Yeah, so this is the thing, okay? Because this guy provides the smelter reduction. I do wonder, should we have that here? I just want to see... Medici... okay, so this gives us this prestige. Not that much, so we can skip it. How much more money will we get? So just want to see if there's anything better, perhaps. Cloaks chain? Medici. Belief. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, let's just have a look. So we're at 525 gold.
Steady work overcomes all.
This gives us like 50. And I kind of really wish that, you know, the way in Anno you can see the items kind of at a glance over here. Now you need to click on things and what. I know there's a lot of them, so maybe that's why, but even the main ones, like, Okay, so this is really crap. I don't know how many I would have to have for this to actually work. Okay, well, I don't know. So I don't know which is better, but look, it's fine. Let's just leave it. I mean, 50 is better than 0. What's happening? Yeah, that's... I'm just gonna forget about that one. Okay, so that's fine. We can have these guys somewhere here, I suppose.
We stand waiting. What could you possibly require?
Okay. Ah, wait. I think there's another item somewhere. Maybe not this. Yeah, not this island. There was another item for the military ships. I just can't remember which island it was. Maybe in Albion.
We stand waiting.
I also have added few other ships. So there are 2 ships now delivering the pigs, 2 ships now selling the oats. The pigs are being delivered across all islands, and I also then have a stop at Diana's, so then they can actually get sold as well. Oh, so like look at this one. This is pretty good because it gives us a captain. Yes, I really like this guy and these quests. Now, the money isn't great, but I'm really after this item. So I'm just gonna do this after we deliver all of the material. So let's just take a look. I can set that up.
Forward.
Okay, and then we can come back here.
Through the way.
So I'm holding shift as I'm doing all of this. Now let's go back. Let's deliver those tiles and get our item.
What could you possibly require?
Yes, that's pretty good.
That's what I call efficient.
Now we are, you know, pretty good with money because of the different things that are happening. But I had a look on Reddit. A lot of guys are saying the same thing, that the game is much more difficult than Anno 1800.
Neptune's finest.
Okay, so that's the ladder. Okay. Okay, so that's the original ladder. So yeah, so this is basically my actual sounds, whatever. So this is the actual ladder. We're gonna go and deliver it to Manx. Okay. Property of Procurator Carvinus. Now, what do we have here? Yeah, so look at this. 28 fur hats for 1500. That's crazy good. Dairy in range. Now, another good thing is that, look, for 3 crates, we're getting 10,000, and then we can get a rare item, which we can then sell as well. So that's really good as well. Now, the only thing is that it's difficult to know, obviously, what's the value of that item. But even if it's like 3,000 or 4,000, that's, you know, almost 1,500 just from collecting silly crates. So this guy, yeah, look at him. So he'll be chasing this little guy. And yeah, that's basically what he's doing. But one other thing I was gonna show you, I just can't now, but this guy often has like a very good quest, and sometimes like 50,000 almost, to destroy ships. Now, what's so good about it is that those ships kind of spawn all over the map, and then they usually spawn around these islands here. And look at this guy. Like, this guy has so many ships. So basically, because we're allied with them, And I don't know whether that works, whether you're allied or not, but basically they attack them for you. So then in the end, all I have to do is really just maybe fight like one ship or half of the ship. And then literally what happens is that because all of the other guys are, you know, destroying those ships, all I have to do is just go and collect the item to, you know, to be delivered, basically to prove that, you know, the proof of destruction or whatever that is. Yeah. Anyway, I'm talking, and the part of what I need to do in this episode, guys, is to make space for two things. So one of those things, unfortunately, with a heavy heart, is we need to move a lot of houses and have the buildings that we're missing. Okay, so one of the buildings is now remind me quickly, what's the name of it? The temple. I think I want to move this. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. This guy goes as well. This is kind of silly over here. But it cannot be changed. Okay, there's one more house that needs to come here. From... That's a good... Yeah, probably here. And then I'm gonna grab these guys and have them here. Okay, what else is the question? This guy... Yeah, maybe actually all of these. I'm finding so difficult to have... Where's the house gone? To fit those big buildings because they're so big and we really have no space here. They have to go too. I just want to see how all of this and where does it reach. Yeah, okay. So I think they can be moved easily there. But yeah, look, see, like this doesn't reach everywhere either. And once I destroy all this, it's gonna be so tough. So I probably need to destroy this part and leave that untouched and intact. And just there. Or maybe we could move these guys. Because these are just normal waiters, right? Now this kind of annoys me because, I don't know, it'll be on top of the house, but I suppose it's fine. Not much we can do there. Why the whole thing moved? Okay, so two of them here. Okay, so let me just show you. I think we can move the road as well. Perhaps, is there any need for it? Oh, I can't. Okay, I don't know. Maybe not diagonal. It doesn't move the way I wanted. Okay, let's just delete this. Whatever. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna delete this. And I do hope that's enough, because if it's not... Okay, I don't understand how come... Maybe diagonal, maybe that's what it is. Okay. So as you can see here, right, this is clipping to that. So let me just delete this. And okay. So I'd like this to be here if we can. Okay. We've got Minerva here, so that should help us as well with... And can we have houses? We can have houses here. Okay. So that actually is pretty good. I just want to make sure that we've got a road connection to that building. Not quite sure what's going on here. Maybe we can remove this. Can we get another house? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm actually gonna add those houses here, I think. Just move this a bit. Move this. Why is it? Oh, yeah. Road went with.
Ship is under attack.
So I'm gonna leave it like so. I wonder if we can connect this here. Oh, that doesn't work because of this. It's kind of strange that you can build everything apart from the road on top of that. The rocks, or whatever you want to call them. The path. That's not the best. But that's okay. Let's just leave it that way, I suppose. It's not the worst. Now, obviously, I'm not very happy about whatever happened here, but I think it still kind of works somehow. Maybe road connection here would be best. And then I can simply just grab this, fill the gaps here with this. Maybe let's grab a road here. Oh, a road. And just make sure this is connected for like full coverage, if you will. In fact, what we could do is this. And then just make sure that the road is all over it.
Minerva, pour thy wisdom in my ear.
Okay, and then I'll grab this and then fill those gaps. So it kind of looks apart. And here we can potentially have, yeah, like this and whatever. So this is 4, this is 6, this is 0. So I think I'd go with this. Doesn't matter that much. Yeah, and then a couple of trees and whatever. This won't look too bad. And now, you know, obviously this gives us extra points towards this. And the most important is that it gives us extra population, which I really like. And the second most important thing, and maybe even the most important thing, is that it covers the entire island, which I really like. Okay, so just make sure. Yeah, so this is gonna look. See, so this is what I was talking about. This guy is gonna be just, and these ships, because they're smaller, they're much quicker at defending and defeating. Okay, so let's just go deliver that letter. See what he says.
Then he really was my father all along? I guess I really am more Roman than I let on. If I believe this, and I'm not sure that I do, then I'm no closer to the truth. But if I don't believe it, then where does that leave me? If nothing else, this man knew my mother, and I didn't. Not really. Oh, but he doesn't even want to see me. What am I supposed to do? Well, you've earned 100,000 thanks today, Governor. I have a lot to think about.
Well, what do you want me to do, like? Oh, we got 50 brooches. Okay. Nice. There are some... Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. We probably need the ship for something else. I'm gonna deliver all of this here. Now, you know what annoys me here is that we can't transfer the... Oh, this is the ship item that I want because it's giving us attack range, whatever. So that's what I want to do. But yeah, we can't really do anything here with this. So this is kind of annoying. I just don't understand. A new island reached, yeah, so that's the Minerva thing. And that gives us more productivity towards like the different items, dye plants and even copper. So I really hope that it'll keep going. And another thing, yes, this was really good actually. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. So because of this just improved the relations with everyone. This was really good because this produces like all the random items for things. There's another festival that can happen. I prefer not to use money, so we'll just use the items that we've got. Okay, so this is this, right? Now where... I just have no idea where to place this. I mean... here? But then it doesn't cover the other islands. Sorry, this part here. Here? It won't fit. I mean... no, like it looks awful as well. Here we can't, because we've got the thing, the canal. So I think it's gonna come here and we'll just need to... or maybe more towards this place, because I can have more houses down this way. It's just where? Yeah, this kind of covers most of them, really. But there are some other things that are needed. That's so difficult, guys. It's insanely difficult. Because they're so big. And that will get rid of most of the road. I mean, I could potentially have it like so with one road. It'll mess up the design, but at least it is possible. I would just need to move these guys. Yeah, maybe like here. Okay. Let's see.
under attack.
Holy smokes. Who would have thought that I'll need to do so many different things in this game? But it's good. It keeps it interesting. Let's move it here. There is something here I've noticed. Yeah. So somehow this is not all the way. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, now we can move this freely. Ship under attack. There's another one that can fit. Okay. Okay, so let's just see if this is gonna work, because this area seems wonky. Yeah, so this doesn't work. Oh, it does. Okay. So that's pretty good. You just link it up like this. The game seems quite laggy. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Okay, and then the rest of it can be filled with... I mean, I can do this, or I can just go with these things. And I think I'll just go with these things. Okay. So it's kind of wonky, but it does work. And this thing here.
There are signs of public unrest.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't quite work, but look, it is what it is. Let's just see what he... Yeah, he can give it away.
I really owe you.
Okay, and we've just gained another good item, so I'm just gonna come here maybe to Juliana and drop this item off. It's really good, and we can give it to like one of the ships.
Under attack.
Okay, so let's just come this way because this guy is annoying. There's something else happening. Okay, yeah, so he's fighting someone here. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now, back onto this island, and I really do hope that we've made now space for all of this. I'm just gonna move those little items here and there. Okay, now let's get rid of the road. There's a house here apparently, which now is gonna be moved. Okay, so let's see if we can get this guy going.
Is under attack.
Okay, so if we wanted it here,
Under
we
attack.
just need to remove this entire thing. And let me hold shift as I remove everything. It's interesting that it's highlighted when I do this. Okay. Now, is this reaching? Yes, it is. Okay. Just. I think. Right? Yes. I think it's just reaching. So apparently it has the water, so I'm not complaining. I think it's just literally... Yeah. We could have another house here. Or not. No, we can't.
Is under attack.
Okay, and I'm just gonna remove all this stuff here. Now, what's this? So this is a hosier, and he gives us a bit more money. I can move him, and we could potentially
Under attack.
grab a couple of houses here. Not a whole pile. But we've removed all these things. Okay, the guy in the back isn't liking what's happening to him. It's always the guy in the back. Okay, we could have one here and then nothing here. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I could potentially move this over here. And then this allows us to have a road here for another house or something. So we're really kind of maximizing the space. And then this bit can be used for... Oh, actually cannot be used. Because there isn't enough space. But that's okay. That kind of works, I think. In a funny way. Yeah, I think they're getting like all the coverages for different things because everything is just nearby. Okay, so pretty much pretty good. This obviously doesn't reach the entire island, especially this side here, but that's okay. It at least covers this area, which I'm really happy with, and obviously the aldermen,
Our ancestors smiled to see
which
our
are
horses and our hill forts.
happy with everything, it seems. Yeah. So you gotta really be, yeah, you really need to be mindful where you're placing the items, where things are, where, you know, you're placing other buildings that affects the houses and whatnot. But I think this is the best that can be done on this island. Maybe not. Maybe if I were to do it again, it would have been different, but it looks pretty good otherwise. We've got quite a lot of belief. Let's just see if anything's changed. So this goes up. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. This additional, okay. Buildings near. Oh, I see. Stone. Okay, so these don't grant anything. I mean, we could potentially upgrade them, but I don't really think I want to do that. Okay. And you know what would be very good if we could do? Let's just take a look if that's possible. Yeah. this thing, because this gives us even more belief. The only thing is it's the size of a house and we really don't have, you know, that much space to work with to do this. Like a little, yeah, like this would be very good, because look how many houses it's affecting. The only thing is I can't even, we can't even get this over here, because, I mean, could I possibly move this? Maybe? Okay, well, if this works, maybe here. I don't think it does, because it's probably too small, yeah. It is too small. And if I delete this, well, let's just move it like that for now, and let me see. This is quite annoying. Okay, somehow it works. Can I then move this? And will this work is my question. No, see? Then it doesn't work. Maybe it will. It does. Ha! Okay. Well, this is very good, because then this allows us to connect here and I can have the tree. Yay. Now, the only thing, let's be honest, this is so wanky over here, but you know what? I actually don't quite care. I know it's not the best thing for me to say, but it is the truth. Okay, it can just, it doesn't have to go all the way. Here is sufficient for that tree. Okay, well, this is pretty good. Holy smokes. Who would have thought? I just, yeah. Look, we can't do anything here. It's fine. We're gonna leave it the way it is. I'm not gonna care. Like, I care, but I'm trying not to. If that makes sense. Anyway, okay. So that's good. That gives us extra health and belief, which is always good. Because that will give us extra knowledge, if anything, but it's a productivity that I like. I'm just looking at the wrong island though. So, knowledge 7, look at this, huh? And productivity is 80%. And that's for the trousers, the sheep, the cloaks, the dye, the Celtic green, and the copper. Hemp and tunics. Now, the problem with hemp is we're not producing hemp here. But that's fine. I mean, it's okay. Not the end of the world. Now, I'd love to have this over here somewhere, but that ain't gonna work. Not without destroying the island. And probably, if anything, I wouldn't have done this, guys, because this takes too much space. And you know what messes us up is this bit here, you know, this kind of cliff or rocks or whatever. And I mean, it's not a lot, but it is, because it's literally against the marshes, and that bit is just no good. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do, okay, because this island is really no good for the eels and whatever, so we're gonna move, because I think we have eels. Yeah, Increase production of eels, whatever. So I'm gonna come here because we've got a lot of space and quite a few people actually to make them. So this is gonna be where eels are made. Did we unlock something? Yeah, we're making a specialist now, but we should have unlocked something. And I think I'm just gonna unlock these as well because this should give us more money once we have that done. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all them, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let me just add all of this. Because they're gonna just take a few minutes, so at least we have unlocked everything. Okay, I'm just gonna drop this off. Come here, grab this guy, and then there was someone else I wanted. So the prestige is pretty good. I think I'm just gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna maybe utilize... let's just see. Okay, so there's one here. There's absolutely nothing here. There's one here. Yeah, so let's use him here. Sandals. So this is pig farms. I may want to bring that with us. Charcoal burners, residences from sausages, gatherers, smelters. So we've seen that before. Medici, sailmakers. Okay, so let's use this guy.
I am but a stepping stone to your higher standing.
That's always a bit of help. Okay, so that's all fine. Okay, I'm gonna bring this with us. Yeah, the sailmaker. That's crap. Oh yeah, and let me just drop all of this off. I mean, we don't need this.
A ship is under attack.
So just before we move to another region, let's just come to this guy. I just want to...
As do we.
Where's the ship under attack? It's gonna switch. No. Okay. So let's come and chase him. Ah, he is chasing him. Okay. He's just very bad at it.
An eagle's standard would make a nice figure.
You know what I don't like is that once they're within the range of something, they don't utilize anything else. So it's kind of crap. Like the scorpions are crap. I find like they're miss all the time. Like it's just very bad. Yeah. Anyway. Now the biggest problem with this is that this can...
No matter where I sleep. You never know when you have to leave in a hurry.
Affect our... This is actually good. So let me go back. Because we've got the wigs on this island.
Through the waves.
Especially 32 of them. Yeah, there's plenty of them here. Yeah, so the attacking thing is kind of needing work, I think. Honestly. Anyway, let's just quickly switch. Whilst that other guy is on his way. I am going to see if there's like a ship we can give this item to. There doesn't seem to be anyone. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop it off and perhaps we can see. First of all, can we sell some of this stuff? Like workshops. I mean, this isn't too bad. Residences in range, happiness. Medici in range. Yeah, I don't know what the epicure of water is. Wigs chain. That's kind of crap. Yeah, the gates. I mean, that's not really that good. Towers. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, let's just leave it be for now, I suppose.
We stand.
Yeah, so this guy doesn't have an item. Now, look at this. So when you click on this, this opens, but it says available items 0. So that's no good.
Let me do the talking. We'll
So let's have him here. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Valeria and see what she's got. I mean, nothing that good. Because I'm really after those items. Okay, she's got something in 3 minutes, so we can wait. Now, as well as that, okay, these guys have contracts also, so there's always so much to do in Anno. Oh, look. This isn't that good, though. But it's 23,000. Yeah, it's just quite powerful, though. But you know, we could potentially go for it. It's just we have quite a lot of ships here, and I'm afraid that it ain't gonna happen, or he might destroy some.
That bothers me. What you just did.
Okay, I don't know what he wants from us. Just go away.
Neptune's finest.
Well, I know what he wants. He wants the island.
Look smarter. It's the governor.
Okay, so I'm just gonna switch. Switch, and here we're looking for... Oh, I haven't accepted it. I'm so stupid. Because often what happens is that it disappears. Yeah, see, it would just refresh. And 32. One, two, three. 1, 2. Now let's just see who's here. Weaponsmith in range. We might want to bring one. Happiness. Okay. Did we not have those items already? Oh, we didn't.
I fit right in.
Yeah, that provides a bit. We're just not providing the hat or whatever, so that's not good. Anyway, let's just bring all of that, and we're making a bit of room for the item that he'll give us for it. Okay, so is that over? I mean, because he said something that he doesn't know what to do.
I don't think they're biters.
So what does that mean? You know, like, is there a continuation to it, or is he gonna come back, or like what's going on? I don't know why his ship is stuck here, and then there's another, yeah, it's stuck here as well, so I don't know what's that about. It looks like a bug. And oh yeah, this guys keep chasing him. He's gonna go, so I think I'm just gonna return to this island for a moment. Honestly, like, the items aren't that really good in this game. Like, they're... I understand the idea behind it, that there is a bit more kind of a tactic to it rather than, you know, just kind of mindless items, I suppose. But I don't know. I think I liked my items a bit too much for this to be like that, I suppose. This ain't gonna work. Neither here. Okay, we're almost here. And we'll get a bit of money. It's kind of strange that it's not here, but you actually have to go to the lantern or whatever. Like you wouldn't be delivering goods to a cliff, right?
Thank you for your
Well,
efforts.
the lighthouse. Okay, so we got a bit of money. We've plenty of items. I'm just gonna transfer it all to Juliana.
You're welcome
Actually,
to stay
I wanted
here
to see if there's perhaps... Oh yeah, there is.
you'll have to
Okay,
be one
let's
of
just
them.
get one more.
We've no special provisions for command.
We just need to hurry up because we've got 5 minutes. Oh, look. So this is actually not bad. Brooch's chain, 20%. Because those are hard to be... to make. Okay, let's now go
We
to
stand
Juliana.
Waiting.
Right, well, that's all good. Guys, I think we can leave it here. I know we've got so much to do. And another thing I wanna be doing is, yeah, so I think I want to be like focusing islands on, you know, the production. So like this guy, because the Carnanas allows for better production of like the eels, the birds, the whatever. You know, that's what we want to be doing. So this one is this, yeah, Cragmore. So resin, birds and beavers. Now the only thing is that there are no beavers here. So like he wouldn't be too bad for this island either. But Neptune, yeah, Neptune allows us to boost this, right? So as you can see, 30%. Now we still have no... Actually, I just realized we still have nothing here. So let me just get the... Oh no, there is Phantom. Okay. But wait, aren't they needing... No, they're not. Okay, but like Alder Council, yeah, so that boosts that. The only thing is that we don't have, yeah, we don't have the need for it, but yeah, it still boosts it. Then this is Phantom, so we already have it. This is that. But yeah, like a temple here would be good. I actually would be very keen. Oh man, look at the temple. Because of this, like we can't even fit this. It would fit here. This island is awful. Okay, it would fit here, and then we could grab the other thing there. Like here. Oh, I can have temple. Look at the temple, yeah, it's pretty good. Blue. But I'm gonna blueprint it, I think. I don't know, it feels like it's kind of too early to be built or something. Okay. So maybe that's not too bad. But yeah, like this island is just so small. And this, because you, like, if we had this area, we could first of all have more mountain slots. And we could move some of the, like the hemp and whatever. But there you go. But once I get rid of some of the beavers and things, well, not beavers, but like the eels to that other island, I may want to drain some swamp Maybe that'll be the thing to do. Yeah. And then also I want to see which guy affects the reeds. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's that guy. Right? Yeah, see? So affects the entire... So that affects the reeds as well. So we can definitely have it on that other island. Because then there is no point producing it where it just doesn't boost it. I think that's the way to do this. And maybe placing this a bit better is the way to go as well, because I probably have not got it quite right. But anyway, I may do it over, you know, without you looking at it, because it's kind of boring, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe is it? I don't know. Maybe you let me know. But yeah, I feel like if I'll just move it and, you know, just go from there, I suppose. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, as always, bearing with me as I struggle through it. But I like it because it's kind of, you know, you discover the game and it allows you to kind of think about what you're doing and whatever. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. I just realized this island has the herbs fertility. And because we have this, we might move herbs over here. That's an idea. Right? Yeah, because this is still... And that would boost the herbs. So we won't need... Yeah, so this area would free up. That's a very good idea. Now, there you go. See? Sometimes I do think. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Okay, you take care and I'll see you in the next one. Stay hooked.